Now, this last transaction shows how you pay for an acquisition. So you can either pay for it by giving actual cash, and the calculation for that one is a little bit easier, or you can pay for it by issuing shares of your company, which is a bit trickier, but we'll go through the example. So in this case, Company A has 25 shares outstanding at $20 a share. Company B has 10 shares outstanding at $10 a share, and there's synergies of $100 on the transaction. A is purchasing B. So let's look at, it's asking for what's the price range for a cash transaction, meaning at what price ranges would a transaction occur that both parties would be happy with. Part B says, what's the same thing, the price range if it's a transaction where you pay with shares. And the last one says, if B would like to receive one new share of A by exchanging 2 shares of B, would a transaction occur? So let's tackle it a bit at a time. We'll start with the first one. We first need to calculate the values of each of these firms. So firm A has 25 shares at $20. So the value of this firm is $500. Firm B has 10 shares at $10. So the value of this firm is 100. So if there was no synergies, the combined value would be 600. But we're told that synergies exist for 100. So the merged value would be $700, with A buying B. Okay, so in a cash sale, what you want to do in both transactions is find out 2 things. One, what is the least, or what is the most that the bidder can pay? Okay, at what point does it become unprofitable? And 2, what is the least that the target or the seller will accept? So what's the most? The most is based on what's the value of the target. So what is the value of the target to the buyer? Now the target in this case is B. So the value of B to A is equal to the value of B plus synergies. Okay, so the value of B we calculated up here was 100. And we're told that synergies are 100. So 200 is the most that A will be willing to pay for B. Okay. So if you want to convert it to shares, how many shares are outstanding? So A has 10 shares, so it'll be $20 a share. Okay, so they're currently trading at 10. They'll be willing to go up to 20. What is the least that B will take? The least that B will accept is easy. This is their current market price. Okay, so if it's trading at $10 a share, it's not going to take $9 if you make it as an offer. You have to offer at least 10. So therefore, the cash range is between $10 per share to $20 per share if A buys B. Okay, so if you can offer anything within those 2 prices and a transaction can occur, If it's outside of that range, then one of those two parties will be entering a negative transaction, so it won't happen.